I know it can be a little gross, but this is reality of RVing. You're gonna have to deal with some poop.
Right, what we have here is Camp Champ RV Odor Abate. It's our flagship product from Keltec. 1 ounce is going to take care of your 40 to 60 gallon tank. A half ounce is going to take care of your gray water tank. The soap, the food particles, and all the hair. It's going to eliminate odor. It does not mask odor. Okay, it's formaldehyde free and eco-friendly. And then we have the Super Digest product that's going to break down all the solids and all the calcium buildup in your tank. It's also going to clean your sensors, so you'll be able to read your sensors. Yes, folks, you're going to be able to read your sensors.
Hi, and welcome back to another Hungry Cuban Adventure video. Today we're going to look at a new product that I found at the Tampa RV show. I don't know about you, but since we've had the RV, we've also had a problem with our sensor in our black tank. It always reads the same amount. I think it's 27 or 29% full, whether it's been completely drained or I know it's getting high. And you know it's getting high, and you can hear the water in the toilet whenever you flush the toilet when your black tank is starting to fill up. So this product supposedly has, it's made of digestive enzymes. It's supposed to clean out everything that's in the tank. I'm going to go ahead and drain it. I'm going to clean it out real good, fill it up, drain it again, and then what we're going to do is we have to fill up the tank with water and put in 1 ounce of the enzyme treatment. And after we're done with that, we have another product, and it's called Odor Abate. And if you have an RV, you know that the toilet can stink after a while from all the solids and stuff that's staying there. So we're going to try out these two new products. If they work, this is not a sponsored video at all. If they work, I will let you know. If they don't work, I'll let you know also. I'll leave links underneath the video so you can get some more information on the product. So let's go check it out. Alright, so I'm going to make sure that this tank is cleaned out completely. I'm going to go ahead and flush it out with my tank flush, just to make sure the tank is completely clean before I put any product in it. The manufacturer does recommend that you have no other products inside your tank, just to make sure that this product works. Makes sense. Okay, I've been running my tank all the way full, so I'm going to go ahead and open the black tank. It's already full to the top, and we're going to go ahead and drain it, make sure everything's cleaned out of it. I just flushed the tank, and it's still showing 29. So that's my dilemma. I have a sensor that doesn't work correctly, or it's not clean. This enzyme is supposed to, these enzymes are supposed to clean everything out, eat all the gunk up, and we'll see what happens. It's still not as clean as we want it to be. We want to make sure that that water is flowing clear. So I'm going to drain it, and then I'm going to fill this tank up again, and we're going to drain it again, and I want to make sure that that water is flowing clear the whole time from both of my transparent pipes. How convenient is that? It still says 29. I think we have a little problem with our sensor. See, it's clearer now. I know it can be a little gross, but this is reality of RVing. You're going to have to deal with some poop, whether you like it or not. So we flushed this out. It's come out a lot clearer now. We're going to go ahead and close the tank. I'm going to actually fill it up about 3/4 of the way. I'm going to put 1 ounce of that digestive enzyme liquid product that we're checking out into the tank. And we'll leave it there for 24 hours and see what happens. Let me show you something. Guess what my gauge still reads, even after 2 flushes? Yep, you guessed it. 29. Little pro tip, just recently I put everything with a quick connect on it to my spigot, so I can remove the flush out hose, I can remove my filter. Everything has a quick connect to it. Okay, so we filled up the tank. After I flushed it out twice, water was coming out clear. So we know that that black tank is clean. My sensor still is not working. If you notice, it was still showing 29. So here we go, 1 ounce for 50 to 60 gallons. We have a 50-gallon tank, so that should be it. And flush it on down. Gracie's being a helper, right? You the helper? I guess not. All right, tank's full. The product's in. We'll leave it for 24 hours. They say anywhere from 1 to 3 days, depending on how bad it is. So we're gonna do 24 hours first, see how that goes. If I have to do it again, I'll do it again. But as of right now, tank is full. 1 ounce of the enzyme cleaner is in there, and we'll see what happens. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm sorry it took a little longer than it should have to finish this video, but God bless us with 2 grandchildren within 6 days of each other, and they were living 3 hours apart. So we've been a little busy in the traveling and seeing the kids and our grandkids, and that's been a blessing. But going back to our chemical cleaning of the tank. Well, if you notice, it worked. It cleaned my sensor. Its sensor is now showing 0. It's no longer showing 29. Now I did have to do it 3 times. The first time I used 1 ounce of the product and filled up the tank, used 1 ounce, it didn't work. So it says to go ahead and use 3 ounces the next time. So I flushed everything out a couple times, filled it up again, about 90% full. I put 3 ounces in and let it go for 3 days. During those 3 days, turned around, flushed it again, flushed it real good, make sure everything was coming out clear. A lot of junk was coming out of the hose. Sensor still wasn't working. On the 3rd day, I did it again and I put 3 ounces. Now they do recommend that if you have a really bad clog, or your tank is really dirty, or your sensor is really caked up with grime and junk, that you have to do it several times. Well, on the 3rd attempt at 3 ounces for 50 gallons of black water, it worked. My sensor's reading 0. But I still think I have a sensor problem, because it still will go up anywhere from 29 to 33, and that's about it. But I don't think that's a problem with the product. I think the product worked. I'm very pleased with it. Ever since the cleaning, we've used the Odor Abate, which is the other product that they sell that you put down your tank and eliminates the odors. It doesn't mask the odors, it eliminates the odors. Exactly how it works, I don't know. I will leave a link to the website on the bottom in the description, so you can read up a lot more. So it's been great. I'm grateful. It worked. My tanks smell fine. The sensor's not working fantastic, but I found out that to replace that sensor is pretty pricey. Listen, I can keep an eye on my tank visually and even listening to it when I flush the tank and know that it's starting to get full, and I flush it. I'm pleased with the product. It worked well. It cleaned out everything. We will definitely continue to use it. We will definitely continue to use the Odor Abate. That's been great. The real test is going to be in the middle of summer when it's really hot outside, especially here in Florida when it's about 90, 95 degrees. The tank is a black tank, gets really hot. We'll see what the smell like is then and see if the Odor Abate. But as of right now, the Odor Abate is working properly, and I'm very pleased with the product. If you're really interested in checking out the product, actually the manufacturer, this is not a sponsored video, but the manufacturer left me a link in the bottom that I will put for a discount on your first order. Go ahead, give them a shout, let them know I sent you, and till the next video. Have a great day. Bye.